Hello and welcome back to a Building Raccoon Rigs video. So right now I've got the backdrop behind me, I've got the lights set up. I just filmed a quick video comparing the Bandit Climber V2 to the Bandit Climber V1 and showing everything that's been upgraded with it. A lot has happened since the last Building Raccoon Rigs. Here is the Bandit Climber V2 in all its glory, ready to go, manufactured, sprayed, everything. We've got the updated round edges. It feels, it looks, it weighs, it's everything's amazing about it. I'm so excited. Check this out. Made in South Carolina. How exciting. So let me catch you up as to how we got here. Files got sent to the aluminum manufacturer here in South Carolina. We got everything squared away, all edits that needed to be made done. Everything. They invited me out to the foundry, which was awesome. So I went and toured the foundry. They showed me step by step how the Bandit Climber V2 was going to be made. So I got to see the molding process. I got to see the sand process. I got to see the huge vats of molten aluminum being poured into the casings. Everything. We sat down, we did business talks, crunched numbers, did everything. And so that was absolutely awesome to see. Fast forward a little bit. So we hit another hiccup with the rope. The Pruis line supplier couldn't get us the testing that we needed done just to show the strength testing and all this stuff for the Pruis line. So basically what we had to do is the new rope is significantly better than the last rope that we used. This rope right here was the last rope, and the new rope for the V2 is better than it in every way. It's more braided, it's got a nylon core, it's just better overall. I made the call to the rope supplier and I pretty much said, hey, we absolutely know that this rope is going to be more strong than the previous rope. Let's go ahead and get the batch ordered and get it starting to be sewn and braided and everything so that we can have it in time for a July launch. And then in the meantime, you take a sample, send it off to be tested. That way we can get all the numbers. So we were able to do that, but it did throw a delay in everything of it. So the reason we're doing the July 1st pre-order and then hopefully shipping out by the end of July is quite literally just because of that Pruis rope. We're not gonna have it in time to just start selling on July 1st. Manufacturing is going well. We did 16 samples of the Bandit Climber V2, which is what one of these are. This was one of the samples. They ran 16, did them super fast, and I had to go back to the foundry to look over the 16 samples and approve them. So there was some notes that needed to be addressed. So like in the lettering, see there's little tiny bits of uneven edges. It's not sharp or anything like that. Like you couldn't really cut yourself on it, but just aesthetically wise, I wanted to make sure that was good. And I wanted to make sure that there was none in the holes for the rope because those need to be perfectly smooth. That way the rope is never ever having anything rub up against it. The rope doesn't really move in that hole really. I guess it kind of does, but you don't want anything touching that rope that's not perfectly smooth. So we nailed that out, figured out how we could fix that, which is just gonna be some filing before they coat it. And so we got that squared away, and then the 16 samples got sent off with the guy that I met there who showed me samples of what the paints and coatings they could use were. I chose this one. There were some options between textured paints, glossy, mattes, everything. So I chose non-textured, as matte as we could get it. And you can kind of see how it looks. And the reason I didn't choose the texture is because the aluminum already has a bit of a texture, as you can see there. So I didn't want to add more texture and run the risk of abrasion chipping the paints off a little bit. So, because I want these to last y'all forever. Once you get it, I want it to be the last climber you ever buy. I chose that, it looks great, it feels great. They got those done for me in a day, painted them. I gave the approval for the production of the 1,000 climbers. That was on Friday, and today is Monday, June 16th, and they've already done 950 of them. So 50 more just need to be made, and they're gonna get filed down, sent to get coated, and then I have them. I'll have 1,000 of the bases for the Bandit Climber V2. I have 350 of the main tethers already, with more on the way once I set up the next order. And then the Pruis line rope coming hopefully early July, mid-July. It's getting a little crazy now. So now we've got to update the website. I've been going absolutely just all in on social media. I've been posting every single day on Instagram and Facebook. I've been making some advertisements. We can pop some up on the screen. And funny memes as well that I think are funny. I'm really hoping we've been getting a lot of great feedback. Some of the people on Facebook, I don't know what it is about Facebook. Facebook, y'all can be some rude people. I mean, goodness, people on Facebook, I'll post the same thing on like Facebook and Instagram, and I'll post it on like some Facebook groups. Some Facebook groups are like, oh, this is awesome, hilarious, great, blah, blah, blah. And then some Facebook groups are like, I want you to die. Like, it's crazy. So I've been navigating the waters of the social media marketing and everything, but it's been fun, and this is the part that I like doing. So hopefully Delana and I can update the website this week, get everything squared away with the V2. We're gonna do product photos of this tonight, which is why I've got this set up too, so we can do the backdrop like we did for the V1, make it look real nice and official. And yeah, so exciting stuff. Big steps have been made, and a few more big steps to be made. And then come July 1st, it's gonna be pre-order time, and hopefully that means orders will be coming in. We can start getting a good idea as to how it's doing. Once that Pruis knot rope comes in, my entire life is going to be cutting and tying ropes and putting the Bandit Climbers together and then shipping them out as fast as possible, because I want everybody to get them before the season, obviously, and get some time practicing and using them. But I'm very excited now that I actually have the V2 in my hands and I can see it, and I've gone out and used it and I practiced with it. I actually had some on a public land, not destroy, but in this case, mess with one of my cameras, cover it up, move the antenna, all this stuff. So I took the Bandit Climber V2 out there, and I climbed up the tree 15, 20 feet, and I hung the camera back on the exact same tree. They did come back, and they did try to mess with it again, but it was high enough that they were not successful. So hopefully they don't just shoot it or something. Very excited. I can't wait for y'all to see everything that we're doing. Get your hands and feet on the Bandit Climber. Quick little wrap up today, and we'll see you next time.